Hey everybody, this is Kirk Gaming here with another Starcraft 2 replay. This one is actually straight off the GSL. It's between AcerElfi, that Protoss here at 12 o'clock, and we got EGIdra, the blue Zerg, here around the, I don't know, like 4 or 5 o'clock, I guess you say. But yeah, this is a GSL game, so it actually is worth something, you know. Idra has not been doing the greatest, I personally think. In the leagues, I know he's moving to Korea later on in this year to get his skill back up. I'm supposedly thinking that anyway. That's what he said on a broadcast when he was talking to Cass and some other players. I think it was TL. I think he was talking to him. But yeah, here we go. I don't actually know a whole lot about Acer. I really haven't seen a whole lot of games from him, so I do not know his play style. I do know this is a very good game, though, from the replay, from the comments and stuff from the website I got this replay from. But I don't know. I said that before with the game with Idra, and I was really expecting a lot from Idra, and it kind of sucked. And I was told that, and I was kind of heartbroken because of that. So I'm going to try better this time, and I'm actually going to turn that sound down just real quick. Kind of loud for me. Okay, there we go. But yeah, Idra, past couple games I've commented on him. They've been good, but his play style has been pretty singular. I just kind of noticed lately that Idra likes to play his style. I don't know if anybody else has ever noticed how Idra, you know, of course everybody rages with cheese, okay? Idra is known as like the guy who hates when he gets cheese. He hates cheese all around, you know, tearing bunkers or cannons from toss. I mean, all around he just hates cheese. But you know, he's the only real Zerg player I see that has a problem with. I mean, I've seen Destiny rage a couple times due to cheese, but it's never been totally bad. It's been just fine. You just get caught off guard. But Idra, like, he'll even scout the cheese, and for instance, say he's going to do this fast expansion, he'll go and scout the toss, and he'll see a forge going down. He'll still try to get that hatchery down. Actually, it's never a good example. We try to do Terran. Yeah, see the Terran's trying to do a double racks, like over here. And Idra sees it. And he's still building his expansion. I saw a game, actually earlier yesterday, I believe, where he did that. He still went for that fast expansion, even though the Terran had racks building up right outside his base. And of course he got owned, and of course, you know, he didn't say something very polite to the other player. But Idra, he's very good macro Zerg. He's an amazing macro Zerg. I've noticed that over time, but outside of that, I haven't really seen anything innovative out of him. You know, it's always been the same type of games with Idra. He's made up some of the best strats for Zergs to go in macro games during the mid to long games. But early games, I don't really ever see Idra win early games. He never presses hard. I mean, look, he sent 2 lings. It's just basic Zerg play right now. And it's a fast expansion up. He got the queen out, and he's going up just macroing right now. He's not building any attacking units. Actually, let me bring that so I can actually make sure. Yeah, actually, whoa, production. No, he's building 4 lings. He has 2 more out, and he's getting speed. You see how late he got speed? You know, he only has 1 gas, and he's not even making any more gas. So you know there's no tech build coming anytime soon. He's just pumping out drones. Well, he might go a lot more lings. I'm expecting where are these things? Oh, there they are. I was like, did they all die? You see these 2 stalkers here pressing on Idra's expansion. He's trying to bust down this queen. That's one of the best things a player can do, is always kill these queens. Yeah, they're only 150 minerals, but it is pretty huge. But they cut down on the larva, and that's what really kills a Zerg. Because if a Zerg cannot spend their money, that is a dead Zerg. Then you see that Idra's go over here. He's going for his 3rd expansion already. That's one thing. This map is very favorable with Zerg early on. I say early on for a reason. Let me explain. The Zergs can get expansions extremely fast. Like, Idra got this expansion fast, and the other expansion is just right down this ramp. It's right there. But besides that, once you get outside this base, you have to go for this expansion. And it is kind of out in the open. There's these towers, and there's pretty good bottlenecks for force fields and for tanks. it can get pretty messy for a Zerg once they get outside their comfortable zone of these 3 bases. But over here, the toss can be. Oh, see, Idra's trying to bust down these rocks real quick to get to this Zerg expansion that he knows the toss can be building. It's exactly what I was about to say too. Toss can be a lot more comfortable off 2 bases, 3 bases for an entire game. While Zerg, you know, they really don't like to be on the same amount of bases as the other player. They always want to. You see, Idra's going to go for this one, and he's going to go down here. He's going to go for these bottom bases. I can already see him try to do it. He might try to ninja base over here and hope the toss doesn't see it. I mean, from the Acer, you know, this toss ain't very. It's not working. Let me check out what he's doing. He's getting a robotics bay. He has 3 gateways down, 3 gate robo. Not bad. Probably going. I don't know. He's not going to go immortal. Immortal will be kind of useless. Well, actually, take that back. It might be a good play. He'll pop out a couple of observers. Oh, excuse me, I had burp there. And I'm seeing something I haven't seen in a while from EGIdra. He's going to roaches. Because I actually have heard EGIdra say once that he does not like going to roaches at all. At all. He just doesn't like it. I don't know why that is. I mean, roaches are very stout units. They're inexpensive. Like, run... You know, like 2 roaches can take down a stalker pretty easily. You can see that here comes ACR with that, I want to call him ACR. I mean, just call him Acer. I don't know why I say ACR. It sounds like a gun, doesn't it, ACR? He's just kind of scouting out, and that's a very inefficient way to do it. Just pop out a hallucination from that sentry. Scouting. He knows pretty much everything that Idra's going right now. No, he's going for that heavy macro play. He doesn't even have that many units right now. Like... If Acer actually pressed right now, he would, if he pressed earlier, well, not now, he could have done a lot of damage. But right now, Idra's getting out 9 roaches. That's a pretty good amount. And he's getting +1 attack speed for those roaches as well. And you can see Idra, he's just kind of dancing around with his lings right now. He's keeping the toss in his base. And it's a very good idea. Because if you get the toss worried about these lings, right here, popping them in their base, like coming in from the side or through these cracks, the toss will be a lot more hesitant to press your own base. So Idra has free reign to do exactly what he's doing right now, and he's getting that 4th up because of what he is doing with this pressure with those lings. So he's going to hydraulic and over here, kind of hidden away, which is good. Hopefully, let's see if he's going to see it. Is he going to see it? Yeah, oh, he didn't see it. That's a huge thing. That's huge. That Acer. I'm gonna call him ACR because I don't know why I keep wanting to say it, but I'm gonna call him ACR. Sorry, buddy. ACR. And he's, well, yeah, it's a pretty nice little wall there. He has 4 gateways coming up. It's a very strong wall. Yes, they're production facilities, but they're a lot of health, and they can really hold off these lings. You pop a cannon or 2 behind it, and you're pretty set there for a while. We see Idra's moving out with these lings and a pretty good size amount of roach. I wonder if he's getting, yeah, there it is. He's getting roach speed. I was wondering when he's going to get that, because roaches just seem so slow without their speed upgrade. And yeah, the first Colossus out. Once you see that Colossus out as Zerg, that is a huge thing for the game. Colossus changed the whole dynamic of how the game will be played. If these force fields go down right, he's going to cut Idra's army into pieces. He's trying to snipe out this Colossus right now, but he got away with it through his micro. And Idra he's in trouble right now. He better run back, because force fields will chew your army apart. You cannot go against force fields without Hydralisk. Okay, he's got a few out. He has 5 coming out. Does he have any? He has 2 more being built. That's generally you want maybe around like 10 hydraulics. You never want to go mass hydraulics because Colossus will own them in the face. You need to have the roaches as the tanks, literally. And you can see now that his force fields are insanely good by him. He's just ripping his army apart. If you watched one of the other games I did, you see Minigun did the same thing against Idra, and Idra could not beat it. And I think this might be a replay of that game. He almost got that Colossus too. And he is taking him apart. Oh, this force field. Okay, he did snipe one of the Colossus with a good break there, but overall, it's not being very efficient right now. But Idra is setting up town right now. He's making a whole road out of these overlords with their, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of it. Creep spreading. Yes, I forgot it was something else for some reason. Generate creep. Oh, it's nothing amazing, I suppose. You got one more Colossus coming out. +1 weapons. I think the weapons is a little late. He needed to get that upgrade sooner because you can see that Idra's already +1. And a Toss army is a lot stronger when it has those upgrades. Because you're always going to be outnumbered by a Zerg at playing as Toss. In the beginning and near the mid game. Near the late game when a Toss gets several gateways up, several expansions, they can macro just as hard and even better than a Zerg can. If you don't believe me, watch Minigun. He's extremely good at it. I think he's one of the better Tosses in my opinion. But you see here that Idris has his 4th up and he's building a whole wall of spine crawlers. The last time I saw Idris build a wall of spine crawlers was against one player and one Terran player. I can't remember. I did the commentary for him. But literally Idris sat back and got nuked several times and he raged out. It was pretty sad. You see over here he's got his 5th expansion coming up here. Down here at the 6 o'clock. Which, I mean, it's a good spot because you're far away from the opponent, but the opponent will expect that. I mean, I've seen some Toss players go around with just a rogue warp in prison, run around and warp in some zealots to make havoc with these expansions that are out of his main reach of his army. We see here that he's pushing up, he's building up this Spy Depot, and he's getting the expansion. About to say he's going to put down that expansion. And right now is a good time for him, if I was a Toss, to do a little picking at the front of Idra's army, because you can't let the Zerg get too big. Idra's a very good macro player, like I said earlier. You can't let him get comfortable, because he is piling up a lot of money, and he's maxed out at 200. As soon as he engages, he can lose his entire army, and he can replenish almost all of it within a matter of seconds. That's the one prize jewels of being a Zerg. Always here out in the open, but here goes Idra's engaging. The force field, he has a couple corruptors out that will do some scare off some of these Colossus, but he will lose that engagement. This is a very bad spot. Like I said earlier, once you get out this 4th expansion, these force fields can do a lot of damage because they just rip up the Zerg army. Oh my gosh, this Colossus is doing a ton of damage. Idra cannot win bottled up like that. He has to win out in the open. All the structures are going down. He took out a few Colossus and a few Stalkers, but nothing major. That is a lot of Stalkers still up. You see Idra here, he's trying to press in right now, and I think this ain't looking good for Idra at all. He has to pull something out. He lost his 4th expansion. I wonder if Acer's going to push it. You see Idra, he's pushing out. He's going to kill this Acer's expansion as well over here, try to make a swamp. But I think that's not a very good choice. Maybe it was a... This is a little bit better position for Idra because he is out in the open. He's surrounding better. His force fields are not in effect right now, and he's doing a lot of trading. It's a lot better. This is the kind of fight you want to catch the Toss in, not bottled up on the ramps. You see he's running back with his army right now, and he does have a lot of probes running back too. I guess we're going to that expansion. He does not have Blink yet. That is a big loss. I think that's a neglect on his part. He really needs to get that Blink, because you can save a lot more Stalkers and just micro a lot better if you have it. Okay, he just now got it. He just now got it. It was a little late. At least he'll have it for the next battle. But I think the damage was kind of... I think he would have been better off just killing this expansion and backing off. Because, yeah, he killed it and he had a large force left and he could have pressed. But he had Idra down to the same amount of bases as he did, and I think that would have been a great position for him if he kept it that way. However, he still did not know about this expansion down here. Is he going to scout for it? He does have a lone zealot running around. You see he has it queued up at these different bases. Yeah, he's going to try to find it. And Idra's not going to let that happen. He's going to send his pack of Zerglings to take care of that. But you see, Acer, he's just rebuilding up his army. He only has 2 Colossus right now. He's not building another one. I guess he's waiting for the gas. Yeah, there it is. He needs to get around 4 or 5 Colossus. He had that when he did the battle right here in the force fields, and that ripped Idra apart. And he did not lose that many units at all compared to Idra. But I think I'm kind of surprised. Where's the rest of these corruptors? I only see 1 corruptor, and that kind of got me worried a little bit because this Colossus mixed in with some force field will do a ton of damage if you don't have Corruptor. And wow, that's a lot of spine crawlers too. I'm trying to figure out what he has. 2 more Corruptors coming out. He's another one popped out right there, and he is +2 in attack. That is pretty big, but so is the toss. He does have 1+ armor though, which is a little bit of advantage. But I think the blink will really help the toss because he can just blink units back during the fight. You see EGIdra here is trying to sneak in these slings with that single zealot stopped him. I wonder why they couldn't fit through there. It's pretty interesting. I guess that's too small for Zerglings, but I really thought that would fit because I didn't see any run through there. You see here, oh, we got Brood Lords coming out. That is a huge deal. That will pretty much counter the force fields that we were seeing in the Colossus. That will do a ton of damage. Now I understand why he's going so many Roche. He needs that tank wall just to keep those Blink Stalkers away from those Broodlords. And I assume that you need to press EGIdra as soon as you get these Broodlords out. Don't let them die. Oh my gosh, they're going to get sniped. That scares me. Oh, there's a blinking effect there. Gosh, you gotta love Broodlords. They're pretty cool. Right now, and you see Acer does know about the expansions here at the 6 o'clock. I didn't see him warp any Zealots in. I guess he just sent them from his base. But that is secure, and EGIdra does have his 6 up. I will expect to see one right there and one right here pretty soon. Acer probably needs to take, he is mined out at one of his bases, 2 of his bases already. He needs to go out for another expansion to try to equal out and keep that economy rolling. So he has a couple of free OB kills going on right there. And this is not a good spot for him. This is actually the one time that Acer needs to fight EGIdra out. Oh my gosh, he's going to snipe these Broodlords. Oh, the Blink Stalkers are in effect right now, and see the tank wall of Roaches are stopping them cold. But I think he will be able to snipe these Broodlords, but the damage is done for Acer. The Roaches are just annihilating all of his Stalkers. He's going to lose his entire army, and that is not a good trade for him. And he GG'd it. Oh, I think that was a pretty sketchy battle there. I think he could have chose something a little bit better. But this is GSL. Maybe there's a round 2. I'm going to look for the game. This was pretty good. There was a lot of action. Nobody was kind of sitting around, which is new for once. Because the past couple games I commented on have been pretty lame. But thanks everybody for watching. Subscribe for more videos. I'll be bringing them out pretty soon. And this is Kirk Gaming signing out.